Hello everyone, welcome to Urbanscape Bangalore, and in this episode we will be looking at a succulent bucket arrangement. So here I would want to deal with my old sucky buck, as I would like to call it, which has become leggy and weedy in some places. So once in a while, maybe every year, it is always better to redo your succulent arrangements, however big or small it is. So to begin with, we would need to remove all the succulents in the container, but while doing this, just be careful to not break the roots. If you have just begun gardening, please use tools to help you with this. Since I am used to doing this for a fair bit of time, I am just using my hand and my instinct. I just want to pause here and show you the beautiful blooms of the Echeveria. This is my oldest Echeveria, and the blooming on these plants depend on the intensity of light it receives. So outdoor Echeverias bloom much better than the indoor ones. You can remove the old dead leaves, and while doing that, look what I found, more pups. You can leave it as is, or you could remove it and replant it. I also wanted to show you this, that while removing the plants, I found this fern growing in the container. I believe this self-propagated from spores from this mother fern. Sometimes your garden never ceases to surprise you. Another succulent tip is that while removing some succulents like the SEDUM, here you can break off the plant with a little bit of its stem intact to avoid this leggy look. This does no harm to the plant. This bare stem must not be thrown. You can replant it in another container and it will grow new pups. I mean, how can you hate succulents when they give us so much with so little? After all the plants are removed, now break the top layer of the soil and look who I found, Mr. Earthworm. The presence of these worms is an excellent sign of a healthy soil. Please leave it back in the soil. Now add compost and again rake the soil. Succulents are so low maintenance that I just have to add a little bit of fertilizer in the form of vermicompost once a year. When I plant my succulents, I have no method to my madness. I just follow my instinct and mix and match as and when I keep progressing with the planting. Towards the end of the video, I will name each and every succulent that has been used in this arrangement. Now let the magic begin. Like always, I love adding pebbles to give it that wow effect so that the green and the red of the succulent leaves stand out in the pot. The pebbles not only make the container look good but also anchors the plants in its place, thereby helping the plant, especially the cuttings, grow roots without any disturbance. Now add water. Normally you should not water the leaves of the succulents. This is only for representation purposes. Since it's raining now and I have used some cuttings along with rooted succulents, I need to place this under some kind of shelter and protect it from the rain. But if it is sunny outside, you don't have to worry about spraying its leaves with water. But don't repeat it ever again. This was just to remove the soil on the leaves in the beginning. Now let me give you the names of each of these plants used in this arrangement and also talk about certain things regarding some of them. So at first we have the paddle leaf succulent, and this is a very big plant, so I decided to remove this from this small container. Next, this is the CRASSULA CAMPFIRE. The best part about this plant is that the more the sun it receives, the more red the leaves will turn, hence the name CAMPFIRE. This is the Portulacaria afra, or the elephant bush, which is used to add structure and some height. Then I have used the ANGELINA sedum along with the lemon coral sedum. The ANGELINA especially has done well in my garden, and you can see here for example. So over time this would look more bushier and cover a large portion of the container, giving it the look of a green turf. These are some of my sedums. And then we also have the jelly bean sedum. I have also used the snake plant Black Star, which is another fleshy water storing plant which requires the same conditions as these succulents. So here I'm using the PLECTRANTHUS prostratus, which already has roots, as the trailer. So I was in doldrums on whether to add the turtle vines or not, but the problem with the turtle vine is that it takes over the container. But the Plectranthus is more controlled and well behaved, and it grows like a waterfall just like this one. And that's the look I want. Then last but not the least, we have the ALOE JUVENNA that again adds height to your arrangements. And lucky me, it has even produced a pup. Over time, all the plants will grow and there will be intense competition and jostling for space, and this is good especially in the case of succulents. They like being constricted. So never underestimate your succulents, they are more tougher than you think they are. So with this, we have come to the end of yet another episode of Urbanscape Bangalore. If you like this video, then please like, share and subscribe. And also follow me on Instagram and Facebook. The links are given below. So until we meet again, a very warm goodbye.